Miss Pearl is already here, so let's listen to Miss Pearl because she's gonna help us on tell us on how we could easily get the travel incentives and how we sponsor and really do USANA seriously. So
Okay.
let's see if Miss Pearl is ready. All right,
Jumping from one
she's
to
gonna tell
another.
us how. Yeah, she's gonna tell
Hello,
us how we
guys.
started there. Hi, Miss Pearl. Thank you for your time.
All right. Sorry, I just jumped
Hi.
out from another meeting here
Hello.
in the Philippines. And what's good about our business, you can just jump from one place to another. Now I'm in America. All right. Am I right?
You're right. You're
Hello,
right.
Yes,
ayan. So I would
welcome.
just like,
Yes, welcome.
ayan. So I just like to acknowledge the presence of our upcoming goal directors in the house, Bill, Joel, Denise, Mobs, Grace, Sylvia, and am I right? Is it Eric?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So I would just like to know more of you today so I can help you better. So this is the kind of training that for sure you've been looking for because it's not the lecture type of training. So it's more of getting to know you and knowing your needs here in the Yosana business so I can help you better. So let's begin with Bill.
Yes.
So what you will say is, or what you will share will be your name, what you do right now, why you joined Usana, and which among the Usana aspects you need help with. That's it.
Okay. Well, my
So
name
it's
obviously is.
basically a needs assessment.
You need an assessment. Okay. Well, you know my
Yeah.
Bill Chaffee. Everybody else knows I'm who I am too, and I am doing USANA full time and trying to anyway. The reason I joined is well, she's online with us. Um, well, she was one of my reasons that I came back. So sorry, look at that face. But yeah, she's the reason I got back into it. One plus, I know it works, and I've seen it work, and I've just got to make it work for myself and us. Was that what you were looking for?
All right. Yes, and I know. Yeah, I know your deep why. Thank you, Bill. How about Joel? Take it away,
You can
Joel.
hear me. Hi. I'm Joel. I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area. Um, so I joined USANA because I already help people with injuries and certain pains, and I thought it would be a good way to supplement and get an extra revenue, and also at the same time help people further by adding USANA to my practice.
All right. Thank you, Joel. How about Eric?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you
Yes.
now.
Well, my name is Eric, and I came into USANA 10,000 years ago, it seems like. I came in because some friends of ours, Bill and I introduced us to it, and they were having great success, and we saw that the product was good as far as health, and that the financial opportunity was really good. At the time, I had a great job, so I treated it like a hobby, and that was my mistake. So now I'm doing this part time, and I'm going to make it work.
All right. So, which among the following aspects of Isana do you have difficulty with?
Finding prospects, to be perfectly honest.
All right. Thank you. Next. Sorry, Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello. Hello. Nice to meet you. I
Nice to
am
meet you
uh,
too.
S- I am Sylvia Pasquale, and I am Joelle's mother. And I came into USANA because I really believe in quality supplements, and
Yeah.
I've been doing this part time. What I would like to get a little bit more idea of how you present the company to prospects.
All right. So inviting, presenting to prospects. Thank you. All right. Thank you,
Yes.
Sylvia. That's it. That's all. All
Denise.
right.
Oh,
How about
Bill.
Denise?
Okay, my name's Denise. What are we supposed to say now? I'm in Redlands, California. The reason I joined USANA is partly from introduction from Bill, and when I started taking it before, obviously, really getting into it, and I seen what happened with my mom. It changed her drastically. I mean, tenfold. So that's when I decided to go ahead and jump on board. So I'm kind of new, so I definitely need help with prospecting and sharing.
All right. So prospecting as well, right?
Yes, and Denise is really close to getting her PPPS. I think she's one person and a few points away.
All right. That will be very quick na lang.
In 10
That will
days.
be very easy.
She's got
Yeah.
10 days. Yeah.
Must fin Yeah. Later I'll give you a key on how you can expedite your PPPS, so it will be done by this week. Are you guys excited for that?
Definitely. Very.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Denise. How about Mobs Cloris? Hi,
What
Mobs.
was that?
Can you share something about yourself, like your name, why you joined Usana, what you do right now, and which among the following aspects of Usana you have difficulty with?
I think Mavs is working.
Sorry, ma'am. Sige. How about Grace? Hello, Grace, our friend from the Philippines.
Hi,
Take it
Coach.
away, Grace.
Yes,
Hi.
I'm Grace. Coach, what is the flow, rather? I
Like
mean,
your name, background, and what aspects of Usana do you have difficulty with?
hmm, okay. Right
Take it
now,
away.
okay, I'm Grace, and been doing Usana 2 years on November. And what I think I'm find difficult right now is more of closing, I guess, on the closing part. So it's really assessing the need before and doing the proper farming at first.
All right, so closing and proper forming. All right, sige. So I hope that this I will be done by 12 noon. Sorry, in the Philippine time. So I hope that this meeting will be very helpful for all of you guys. I prepared a very special uh short training for everyone. So I acknowledge your need for prospecting, closing, and how to present Usana. But very quickly, I'll be sharing to you my short story. All right. So I am Minapearl Miguel. I'm one of your PPPS Elite Circle member and a gold director and million peso achiever in Usana. All of these are all blessings because when I started here, all I wanted to was to really have discount because it's roughly $13 discount for every Usana Cell Essentials that I buy. That's the reason why I joined Usana. So when I was young, this is my cutest baby picture. So I really believe that ever since I was young, I was made to make a difference in the lives of others. But it wasn't included in my plan to become part of Usana. All right. So can you relate with me? Like it wasn't your plan to be part of Usana. But how did I start my Usana journey? So how I started with my Usana journey, I was stressed with my job. I had lethargic sleep. I was suffering from severe acne and I really had trouble with my face value. The time I was praying for a skin solution that can help me with my skin, but unfortunately, someone shared to me the Usana product, and after using it for quite some time, my value improved, my health improved, and I'm really thankful to the person who invited me. So kindly thank the person who invited you here in Usana. And now I am one of your gold directors. So when you become a gold director, you can also earn as much as 200,000 pesos, so roughly 4,000 US dollars per month. So my first vision about this business is actually to have a US market. So this is my classmate way back in grade 5. That was 20 years ago. So when he came back here in the Philippines, my vision was to have a US market. Little did I know that I will get married to this man who was just beside me in our class picture. So why did I start my training with a class picture? Get your class picture, guys. You will get your prospects from there. Okay, and then eventually you will be able to grow your market. So right now I have already enrolled four of my classmates, and of course the one beside me I enrolled in the deepest part of my heart. So she's Jeff, he's Jeff, he's my husband. All right. So I graduated with a degree in psychology. I don't have a business background. And what's good about you, Sana, you don't need to have a business background for you to succeed here. And after studying for quite some time, I my first salary here in the Philippines was 7 US dollars per day. From there I realized how hard really it is to earn money. So eventually I took master's degree to help me and my family elevate the quality of our life, and I was able to do so given my job as an assistant professor. This was really my one of my dream jobs, and I'm thankful to God because he led me to this opportunity to teach people. And then right now, no, what I enjoy about Yosana, I still teach people with regard to the business and of course the health side. So after teaching for quite some time, I took opportunity of learning more about what I teach, which is psychology. So I transferred to the corporate world. Though I realized while I was working with the corporate world that this world is not for me. Okay, why? Because there's so much things about the corporate world that I really didn't prefer to have, which is one of it is the unlimited meeting time. Like the work does not end. Like, oh my God, I don't like this kind of life. Okay. And some people thrive in the corporate world, but maybe it's not really for me. And my third year in the corporate world, I went to Madrid, Spain, in Europe, where I was able to try the product because someone gave it to me for free. So her name is Maan. But take note, I was very negative about vitamins and MLM industry. So when I was able to try the product, since it is for free, my sleep improved. So that's the reason why when I went back to the Philippines, I looked for someone who has the cheapest price of USANA. And this person who's beside me in this picture, I don't know him personally. So I just met him in the university campus. That time I was looking for a Wi-Fi connection, and he's very friendly, So he asked for my number, and then eventually for 18 months he was continuously talking to me, even if he knows I'm not gonna join him in USANA, because at first all of my rants about USANA I was telling him. So a lot of people have invited me here in this USANA opportunity, but nobody has really patiently talked to me the way he talked to me. So he was always asking me about my dreams, what's my greatest dream in life, things like that. So that's what you call prospecting and inviting. So this person, when I knew that he's from USANA, what the first one of the questions I asked him when I went back to the Philippines was, how much is the USANA essentials from you? So he said, do you want to have discount? Sabi ko, I said yes. And then there you go. I already have my business center. Okay. So I ordered a business center for me to get the discount. And my real plan was just to use the product of Usana. And then eventually, when I saw the industry, I know that it's not for me. But, with continuous study and trainings in the Usana business, you will be able to appreciate it. So when I met Mentor Natsunyo in one of the trainings, for sure some of you was able to watch his video already or watch his training. I suggest you should watch it because he's one of the inspiring men that I have met here in Usana. So he said in his training that hard work and perseverance are not enough for us to become financially successful. We need to apply our hard work and perseverance in the right opportunity for us to be financially successful. And I would agree. Why? Because imagine, given the same amount of time and given the same period of time, he started with Usana in 2009. I graduated from college in 2009. Given the same amount of time, 8 years, he was able to reach 2 million US dollars. And me, 60,000 US dollars. Oh my God, that's a difference of 1.9 million US dollars, and that's a lot. So I asked myself, what is this person doing that I am not doing? And then he said he's going for trainings. So what I did from there on, I started sending myself to training, even if it was expensive. You guys are very lucky because you have Coach Lara with you who organizes this free training. Imagine what I'm gonna teach you today is worth how much? 5 years of wisdom in the business. And that thing, right? You cannot pay it just with money. So what you pay to me, you pay me with your PPPS. All right. So you have to finish your PPPS. That's what I mean. Okay. And that's all for you. Okay. And what's good about USANA, it's a teamwork business. All of the people here are willing to help you out. And when I saw Robert Kiyosaki way back in 2015, I realized the value of having your own passive income. And one way to have your passive income in the long run, again, not overnight, is to hit your PPPS. So you have to be part of the PPPS club. So what is the goal of this PPPS club? The goal of PPPS is to find people to help. If you're not finding people to help, who are you gonna help? This business is all about people helping business, right? So you really have to find people who want to be helped. So if a person doesn't want to be helped, then skip, then go to the next one. Right? That's the reason why you need to have at least 250 list of names, or what you call the helping list, for you to be able to hit your PPPS. After some months, I hit my first milestone in USANA, which was to become an apprentice. And then that is $200 in 4 weeks cumulative. And then from there, you know what, my first year in Yosana, you wouldn't imagine that I will be the first goal director in my team. Why? When I joined this overnight condo training here in the Philippines, it was worth roughly 20 US dollars. So all of those people beside me were done with their PPPS. Oh my God, I was so intimidated. Like, oh my God, they're all done with PPPS. They know how to share their story. I don't know anything. What I know that time was just to kidnap people and bring them to Uzana. That's it. I was so incompetent when I started. And that's fine. Why? Because you don't have to be intimidated by those people who got ahead of you, because this is not an overnight thing. It's a marathon. Like, until you get to help a lot of people, that's when you stop. But I believe if your goal is to help a lot of people, you don't stop helping, right? So from this group picture in an overnight training, that time my highest goal in life in Yosana was just to become an achiever. Why? Because all of those ranks in Yosana, what resonated to me the most was the word achiever. Because when I was younger, I've always achieved something in school. So here in Usana, I want to become an achiever. That's $400 in a week. And then after that date, you know what happened? I became a silver director after 8 months. Imagine the hard work and perseverance in between those 8 months. And of course, hitting your goal is very important, but knowing your goal first is the first thing to do. Okay, so if you know your goal is to hit your PPPS, you have to do your best to hit it, right? So from there, I became a top apprentice that's earning at least $100 every single week, minimum of 6 consecutive weeks. And then what really made me decide to do Usana seriously was when I handled the retrenchment for the company. It was a difficult but at the same time an enlightening encounter, which I think God led me to experience. Why? Because that time, as I was retrenching people, or laying off people from work, I realized that why is it that in Usana we're looking for people to help to earn, while in my job we need to let go of people. So I told myself, this is not for me. So that time I was earning part time roughly 400 to 500 US dollars per month. Not that big actually. But what I saw in Usana is that vision that one day I will be helping a lot of people here to help them change their lives. So effective April 1, okay, a fool's day, I resigned from my job. I saw how big the heart of my mentors, here in the business. And then I am ready to take the next challenge, right? Which is what? The world of uncertainty. Oh my God, there's a lot of uncertainty once you're already in USANA. Like, you don't know if people are gonna join you. After a long meeting, people are not joining at all. Oh my God. Is that the kind of life they want, right? So much difficulty. But you know what? What I envisioned when I resigned from my job, very important, guys, that you have to have a vision. Why? Because it's having faith about the future you haven't seen yet or you have not experienced yet. But you know to yourself it's going to happen to you. And what was that thing that I saw way back in 2017 when I resigned from my job? That change lives will change lives. I know that USANA can change my life tremendously, and that life of mine will be able to help a lot of people change their lives as well. In my job, even if I stay for the next 40 years of my life, I don't think I can change their life. Hello, I'm retrenching them. So, what help can I give them, right? Invite them in USANA business, right? So, that time when the moment I resigned 6 days after, you know how God confirmed my decision? 6 days after, the earnings I've had the previous month were the earnings I had in the next 6 days. So imagine 27,000 pesos or $500. I was able to earn it in a week time. Again, this we have the income disclaimer. This can be your income, or it could be a lot better depending on on the hard work and perseverance that you will be applying in your USANA business. And eventually I became an elite circle. That's roughly $200 for 13 consecutive weeks average. And then I know that each check stub print has its own story. So can you see my income way back in 2018 when I decided to resign from my work? Imagine $30 in 1 week. What can you buy in with your $30 for 1 week? Oh my god, divided by 7 days. And imagine the next week was a less than 100 US dollars. You know what? This was my rock bottom. I told myself this gonna not gonna happen again. Tell yourself this is not gonna happen again. Right? And after that, I was able to hit my goal directorship. So from $100 to $1,200. Isn't it amazing? Why? Because there is a power within our hearts. There is a power within our decisions. And what's that power? The power is called the power of being intentional. Are we really intentional in setting our goals? Are we really intentional in attending trainings and activities that we need to grow our business? So let's start first with the first one, which is hitting your goals. What is your goal for the last 12 weeks of 2020? I want you to write it down in a paper so you can note to yourself, what is my goal in the last 12 weeks of 2020? You know what? It's 10 weeks before Christmas time. What's gonna be your Christmas gift to your family? I don't know your deep whys, but I know one of it is your family. What will be your Christmas like this 2020? I know you guys are all earning well wherever you are right now. But you know what? It's rewarding to have your Christmas this time coming all from your USANA income, right? Because I know you guys have savings, investments and all. What if you push all those away first and just consider your USANA income as the one you will be spending for your Christmas this year? All right. Who wrote there? At least I will be a director this 2020. Kindly raise your hand. Did anyone write it down? I want to be a director. Yes, someone wrote it down. I think it's Sylvia,
I was being
right?
conservative, maybe by March, but I don't know why three
No.
months from.
All right, silver. All right. So Bill will be a silver by December 2020. You have to be specific. You know which date you will become a silver because December has 31 days. You have to know when. Because if you know when, it's like a wedding day. Like you know when's your wedding day, right? Right. All right. December 1, 2021. 2020, sorry. All right. So very important that you align with Coach Lara your last 12 weeks of 2020. Next is, okay, just a question. How many guests do you have each day? All right. Take note that the number of guests that you have per day will that from that number will your income depend on. Why? Because if you have at least 2 to 3 guests every day, you can at least harvest one guest pay in per week. Okay, so in 10 guests, with 10 guests that you will have one pay in, and that's the usual number. So don't feel bad when 9 people don't join. Always remember, not all people will believe in you. But what matters is, I believe in you guys. So do not listen to those people who don't believe. Just listen to those people who believe in you. And one of those best people I've known is that Coach lara.binay believes in you. Right? Where are you during Saturdays? You must be at least spending your cutoff. I think in America, it's Sunday time, right? The cutoff will be Sunday. Am I correct? All right.
No, it's
Then
Saturday.
next is Saturday, right?
Yes,
Saturday.
Saturday.
What time is the cutoff in your time? Sorry, 12 midnight?
No, it's before that actually. Because I think your cutoff is at 2, right, on
Mm,
Friday night or 2 o'clock.
Philippine time. Yeah.
So I
Yeah. What
think we
time is your
go.
cutoff
I
there?
think we can go to 8. I think it's like a 2 hours after yours because you're 15 hours ahead.
Ah, 8.
I think it's 8 o'clock on Saturday.
All right. Oh, all right. So 8 o'clock on a Saturday. So very important that we do business cutoff. That means we're still finding people to present you on opportunity. And these are some of the essential trainings that we all need. The Monday Hustle, PPPS, Success Saturdays, and all of the trainings that Coach Lara, of course, are telling you. And the basic of the business, this is it. Do you prospect and invite every single day? The question is how many? The next question is, do you spend goal setting with your upline? It's very important that you have goal setting with your upline, Coach Lara. And very important as well that you attend health and freedom orientation. So you get to familiarize yourself with the business compensation plan and the products as well. And of course, you have to attend basic trainings to help you master your business. So on top of this, please follow Coach Lara's tip on how you can also grow your business. And just like a mango tree that has grown through the years, your USANA business will grow if you have these two qualities. Number one, commitment. Commitment in marriage is something like even if the world is going tough, you're still staying in that relationship. So just like in USANA, because you know that someday you will be staying in that relationship. And very important that you have those looking for this opportunity. Like, and the same time, it's not something that you constantly do, like committed anymore. So it's not commitment at all, right? So you have to have consistency in sponsoring and of course helping people. And from those two things that I have shared to you, I was able to hit my travel incentive, no? And I'm gonna show you today some of the snippets of my Japan trip. Are you excited for that?
Yes,
So
yes.
this is our first day in Japan. Yeah, this is my first day in Japan. We were welcomed by USANA, Philippine travel agent, USANA travel agent in Osaka, Japan. She's Amy. This mother is my mother, and we were welcomed by Super Mario. Welcome to Kansai, Japan. And these are some of the pictures that we've had. You can see how happy my mom was. And then after that, we had our group photo in front of the Osaka Castle, one of the famous tourist spots there. Imagine we all brought our parents, most of us, if not their husbands or wives. So that was
We're missing
last
the
year
picture.
before the pandemic. So can you see?
We're miss- no, I think it would be better if we could see the picture so we could immerse ourselves in it. Um, it's frozen.
The commitment and
I'm
conservatory and
sorry.
sponsoring and helping people. That was the. There you go.
There
And
we go.
then, oops,
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
that's
Hold
okay.
on. How about this one?
So go back to where you got greeted. If you got a picture of your greeter,
Great. I'm sorry.
the USANA greeter,
Hello?
did you have a picture?
I I think she's having some
Usana.
internet connection problems.
Yeah.
All right. How
Okay.
about this one? How about this one? Can you see the photo now?
Not yet. Nothing's coming through yet.
Very,
Okay.
very.
Which is your last slide? I mean, what do you see in the slide?
Still trying to share it.
Nothing.
Miss Pearl, how about turning your camera off? That may help you.
Ah,
Yes.
I see. All right. I'm sorry about that.
Well, that's
I
okay.
didn't mean to, yeah, delay things. How about this one?
It says you're starting to share a screen, but nothing's coming through yet other than that.
Maybe double click to do full screen, and then
Welcome
So
to the
my last so you mean the last slide was commitment in sponsoring people?
Yeah, it was all text.
you have the tree.
Yes, yes.
Is it moving now?
still
Oh,
Okay. What picture can you see by now?
nothing yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what should I do?
I'm not
Hold on. I log out
Maybe X.
this.
Yeah, and then go back. Yeah, maybe. There you go. And then
right.
All right. Maybe can reset. All right. Is there anything that is being shown on screen? Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Trying to
Oh, what happened? Hold on. I'll try
that's weird
to
because it was working before.
I'll I'll try to disconnect and connect. Hold on.
Sure.
For one moment, please.
Sure. Take your time.
internet in the Philippines. This is what Bill was telling me before. Make sure when I get there, the internet connection is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor thing. And she was
We're-
doing so well.
Yeah, I thought it was just my internet connection. I even asked Bill, "Is it my internet connection?"
Oh, the picture did come up for a second, just a quick second.
Yeah, it's weird how it was working fine.
Yeah. Sometimes they need to turn off the camera so they could
Yeah, video
see.
takes up a lot of bandwidth.
Wait, let me just check. Maybe she's messaging me. Hold on. She's asking me if it's showing now. Earlier it was like that, right?
No.
Laura, how often do you have marunggay to eat?
Malunggay. I don't drink Malunggay because we don't have a tree here. We have to go
You
to
have
the
a treat.
to buy. It's good. It's really good for the health. The malunggay.
Yeah, because I was doing the leaves yesterday,
Yep. Hold on.
Last night. So she checked off.
Uh, I think no. She she's gonna try to reconnect. But recently, it's really my problem as well in Zoom. There! Yay!
There.
Yay!
There it is.
Can you find it now? I mean, can you see it
Yes.
now? All
Yes.
right, fantastic.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yay, praise God. Thank you for the prayer. So, this was my last slide. I think the tree
Yes.
in consistency and sponsoring people, right?
Yes.
So, I would always show you a picture of a tree because Yusana business is like a tree. You don't see the products of it yet right now, but have a vision that someday that tree of yours will be growing into something beautiful that will be able to help more people every single day of their lives. And I'm excited to share to you one of the travels of Usana that I really enjoyed. This is my first and most grandest travel so far, and this is was all expense paid by Usana. That this was in Osaka, Japan last year, and the recipient of this was my mother. So as you can see, do you see now my mother?
Yes.
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 All right. So she's the one
Yeah.
beside the Amy, the one holding the Yosana Philippines. So once you arrive in the airport, you will be welcomed by a Yosana agent. So she was hired by Yosana to travel us in Japan. And then after that, we went to different places. We were also welcomed by Mario. I'm not sure if you know Super Mario. So welcome to Kansai. That means Osaka. Right. So we were roughly 54 delegates, so roughly 20 to 27 delegates who was able to qualify for Osaka, Japan. And sooner or later, Miss Lara will be here. Are you excited for her as well?
Oh,
Oh,
Tokyo.
yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would be
Tokyo,
cool.
Tokyo, Japan, right? So what's good about Yuzana is it will be paying for everything that you spend in the country where you will be sent to. So as you can see, we love to eat and everything's unlimited. So you can order as long as your stomach can take it. And then this is the Osaka Castle. And every morning we have a breakfast buffet. I don't know because here in the Philippines buffet are really very in demand, and we love when there's a buffet. We love to eat, right? And here we also had a recognition day in Japan. Before I was just having my recognition day in the PICC, Philippine International Convention Center, but now it's already in Japan. And my mom dati before she was just sending me to recognition day in school. Now right now she's very proud of me. She I was able to complete the leadership summit. And this is the general manager and executive vice president for Philippines and Indonesia, Miss Duday Gaston. So we stayed in Sheraton Miyako Osaka Hotel. That's roughly around $300 per night. Very expensive hotel, very beautiful, and really enjoyed the tour in Japan. My mother, who's not going out of the house because she might get tanned. So that's the reason why we're very white. We have white complexion. We don't go out of the house actually. But this time, even if the sun is just very on top of every one of us, my mom was able to go out of the bus because she wanted to see the deer. So it was also my first time to to meet deer in the Nara Deer Park. So it's just around the that park, and my mom's favorite food is tempura. It's a very beautiful experience, and I am very excited for you guys because Yusana, when they send you to travel incentives, when they send you for travel, it's really it will really be full of beautiful memories. And you know what? This is the 61st birthday of my mother. Imagine after after 10 years of working, it was my first time to give to her a gift that she will surely remember. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you're gonna make, but it's actually the memories you create with your family, correct? And we also have our once in a lifetime kimono experience in Kyoto. And very beautiful experience because we were asked to wear this kimono. You can choose whatever kimono you want from there, those designs. And then we were sent to the temple to have our group photos and very enjoying. And recently we had a prenup in Cape Town, South Africa. It's a very beautiful country. At first I wasn't targeting South Africa for travel because I thought South Africa was not a good country at all to go to. But you know what? When I was able to go to Cape Town, oh my God, it's a beautiful country, and I should go back to this. It's very relaxing, and at the same time, I didn't imagine it to be as beautiful as this one. I think the seventh world wonder is also in Cape Town. This is what you call the Table Mountain because it looks like the mountain of God from afar. So it's a very big ta- uh, s- uh, s- set of stones that you can see in Cape Town. And the secret there is, of course, for us no to follow the system and the system of Usana's next gen is this one, no? First is to of course do your auto order, the 3BC upgrade, Premier Platinum Pay Setter. So whenever Coach Lara bugs you about your 3BC AO, just say yes because all of those are part of the roadmap. So here you have like already a Google map that can help you go to your target goals. So right now I am still a goal director going for the first class. So what's good about Yasana, everything is being taught, and I just also started with my PPPS. So if you're running for PPPS right now, very important to hit it. After you hit your PPPS, the next goal is to hit again your PPPS. What I mean by that is continue sponsoring people, because when your goal is to help people, you won't stop helping people, right? And everything starts with your PPPS. Imagine this is you, and if you enroll something like 800 points on your left and 800 points on your right with four people, you are already done with your PPPS. So that gives you an average income of $160 in 1 week. So just always do your best because what you plant now, you will harvest later. So these are just some of the benefits that I was also able to get from USANA. I was able to visit the Salt Lake City, USA 2016 and 2017. I saw Dr. Myron Wentz there and my idol author, John Maxwell. And then I was also awarded in America when I became a silver director. So that time there was no social distancing yet. I was with some Koreans, Chinese in this on stage. And then the future is really bright. Why? You may say that your age right now may be your hindrance to getting your goals, but no. Imagine I met this woman. She is Edna Northrop. She is 92 years old when I met her. Right now, maybe she is 95. You can giggle her story. She was able to rise the to top the Mount Everest, to climb the Mount Everest. I believe 5 years ago, she was powered by Usana. You know, age is just a number. No, a number that you tell to yourself. Right? So nothing is impossible. Imagine after she started with Usana business when she was 82. We're all a lot younger than her, isn't it? Isn't it? Right? So then
Yes,
eventually you
So
get,
far.
yeah, and then eventually,
so far.
yeah, so far. Yeah, imagine 95 doing Usana. And then we're able to visit different places like Hawaii. And I was able to, of course, take a leave from my full time job because I have my income in Usana as well. Then this is the office in Usana in Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah, you should visit it soon once the pandemic is over. It's in the Parkway Boulevard, and this is our major plant where we manufacture the products being distributed all over the world. You should visit Salt Lake, and our recent travel in Japan. And I'm excited because Miss Lara and I are going for Taiwan. You guys are the next ones to hit your own travel incentive. You know what? When I started here with Usana, you can imagine how I look like back then. That was the person who started in Usana. This one. Imagine that person was able to hit those travels. I know you guys can hit it too. And of course, the number one core skill that you should have here is, of course, you have to have a vision to help a lot of people. I earned my first million in USANA not because of myself, but because I look for so many people to help for me to be able to grow my organization. And when your priority here is to help people, nothing is impossible. And the next executive goal directors in my team, the Elite Circle members, Mr. Esopidad, Miss Michigan, Miss Phoebe Colorella, she's from Michigan, and Miss Angel Cebalia from the Philippines. And I am your next executive goal director. Are you excited for that? So I have 18
Of
minutes
course.
left to teach you about, yeah, I teach you about quickly about prospecting and inviting. Okay. So I already also prepared some of the slides last night. All right. So when you do prospecting and inviting, do it with a big heart. What do you mean by a big heart? Not a big heart with cholesterol, but a big heart means your goal is not just about the points. Your goal is to help people find the need of the person, and if your goal is just points, it's gonna be hard to do the prospecting and inviting. And when you say prospect, the definition of prospect in the dictionary is to look out for people, to search for. And to put it simply, it's all about sorting of people. Like you sort them, who among here needs Yuzana. So those prospects that you have will eventually become your associates. So those people who are not yet interested, just keep in touch with them, keep the relationship alive. Eventually, they will be on the looking zone. They will be part of your business. Imagine, before I joined Usana, it took 18 months for the person who invited me here. So do not give up. Just do not give up. Right? When you do prospecting, it's actually all about relationships, like building relationship with your family, classmates, office mates, neighbors, church mates, acquaintances. And basically, when we do prospecting, we should have at least 250 names. When I started with Yasana business, one of my mistake was I just listed down 50, and that's it. That's it, 50 names. Oh my God, my mentor told me, "Oh, you have 50 names? Do you think that's enough for you?" I don't know, because the time I was just my mind was limited to just 50 people. But if you know your if your goal is to help people, the number should be unlimited. So every day you should add two names every single day. Never prejudge anyone, because why? A lot of people are really looking for this kind of opportunity, and the products as well that can help them. Okay, so we have to use our social media wisely. Make sure your social media is something that you want to visit also. Right? Why? Because if your social media is something that you don't want to visit, then why else other people were gonna visit it, right? Very important that you have to identify your top list, those people who are motivated, influential, those people with need and trust to you. Okay. Very important as well in Usana, of course, that as you hit your PPPS, you pre-qualify. Why do we need to pre-qualify? Because not all people can join you sana ASAP or as soon as possible. That's why you need to find people who has the ability to pay as well, right? So in prospecting one-on-one, very important for us to identify their family background, their occupation, recreation, and what really motivates them. Okay. In prospecting, we have to at least talk to three people per day, 20 per week, 80 per month, and always add friends on Facebook, because that's what you call hard work in Usana. The people that will be looking for USANA opportunity, you don't know them yet. That's why we always need to talk to people every single day. And every person that we meet has a concern, problem, or need. And we need to listen to them, because the biggest communication problem we have is we do not listen to understand. We listen to reply sometimes, right? And just to remind everyone, as I have learned through 30 years of my existence on earth, we have to listen to understand people. And people join you because of this tree. They know you, they like you, and they trust you. So if you feel like that person doesn't know you yet, then introduce yourself, be a friend. If you think that person doesn't like you yet, then be likable, develop friendship to that person. If you think that person doesn't trust you yet, then develop trust to that person. The basic goal of prospecting is number one, to build rapport and relationship with a person, and of course to identify their needs. So how to start a conversation? First, you have to have the following. Okay. The first one, you can notice something nice or pleasant with a person. Like, for example, she posted about the plants that she takes care of right now, because people are into plants nowadays and they become plantita, what you call plant auntie. Here in the Philippines, we call it plantita. Those people who who takes care of plants. Then look for a common ground. If you both are baking or cooking, like something that is also of interest to you, then find something in there wherein you can start a conversation. Offer a help. The person has been looking for a vaccination because he was bitten by a dog lately, then offer help. Then you can also ask for help or information. For example, oh, I've seen you're buying things from Walmart. I don't know if Walmart are still open though. What time is the store hour? Something like that. Even if you know the answer, just start a conversation with the person. The goal is to start a conversation, okay? And number five, thank you for what? Thank you for liking my photo. So I have 994 likes for our wedding photo. And admittedly, until now, I haven't invited everyone yet here. Imagine that. So just post on a beautiful picture of yours that you are reminded of the beautiful days you've had here on earth. Then what do you miss about life? So post something about what makes you excited every day, something like that. So now we're moving towards inviting. So the goal of inviting is setting the appointment and to build curiosity. So always be confident when you invite, stay positive, always kiss. Keep it short and simple. And really, the posture is the key. So I'll be giving you some deadly. I will be sharing to you a deadly mistakes in prospecting and inviting, and this will be my last 5 slides. All right, so we can have our question and answer. Deadly mistake number one: you are trying to sponsor every person you talk to. Oh my God, you know that not everyone is gonna join you, so that's a deadly mistake. Number two: talking to only your friends and family. Do you know that in any business, one of the reasons why a business grow is because they network to people they don't know. That's the reason why you should expand your network, not just to your friends and family, right? Number three, prejudging your prospects. Imagine, I prejudged a prospect before and now she's already part of USANA, right? So imagine that's a deadly mistake as well. And number four, selling the business and not the meeting in the initial approach. So always remember, when you're selling the meeting, you're not gonna tell about anything yet. So he or she should have to attend the orientation. And last but not the least, you are approaching every prospect the same way. So Miss Lara has prepared several scripts for you guys to use, and you can use all of those. And some people won't remember you invited them before. So if the first invite script did not work, use the second one, the third one, the fourth one. People don't remember actually that they reject you. So forget about them rejecting you. Okay. So if you want to get over, do you want to get over rejection of a person? Is that a yes? Silence means
Yes,
yes?
yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes,
how
yes,
do I
yes.
get over a rejection? You shouldn't equate your self worth to the result of the invite. The result of the invite is basically their decision at that moment in time. It's not about you. So do not take things personally. All right. So maybe they're not yet in the looking zone. Maybe they're going to join you next month if they have enough money. I don't know their reasons. But very important here. So to go back with the first slide that I've shown you, always do prospecting with a big heart. When I say a big heart, it involves a lot of patience. hard work, commitment, faith in what you do. And one day, people will join you because you've stayed long enough to help them and find what you can do to help them. And that's for my sharing for this morning. We have 5 minutes for the open forum because I wanted to hear your questions, guys. Did I share something that can be of help?
I think it's
I
very
like the
good.
big
Thank you.
mistakes.
Yeah.
A different way to approach it with the what not to do. I like that.
Oh, all right. Sige. So, Miss Lara will facilitate the question and answer so I can be of help to you more today. Thank you.
Thank
What is
you.
Thank you.
thank
Thank you.
Miss Pearl for that, and actually we learned a lot. Yeah. So yes, we're open for any questions that you have. So you can ask questions to Miss Pearl, and if if you cannot sleep with that question, better it's the best time now to ask her. All right. So I think Joel has a question. Is that right, Joel?
I do. I'm thinking of one, but I think I got one. So you're still working as a professor, right, at the school?
Yeah, it's actually grade consultation day today. So after this meeting, I'm gonna run through the grades that I've given to my students and review them and then go back to USANA. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Why?
when do you find the best? Like, do you when do you find the best time for you to do the presentation to fit it in?
All right. I would always I for my daily agenda, I have four presentation slots: 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. to cater to every person on earth. So if they prefer morning, then they can choose which time slot they want. Then if they prefer evening, they can choose between 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. So the best time to present is actually depending on the availability of your guests. So usually it's after work or before their work. So for those who are morning shift, then present Usana to them at night. So for those who are on night shift or mid shift, then present Usana to them in the morning. But very important that you ask them which time slot are they comfortable with. That's the best time.
Hmm. Okay. So even though
Yeah, even though even though
even so you have the flexibility to do it throughout the day then even with your work. So that's
Yeah, what I love about my life right now, it has so much flexibility. And that's what I like because I don't really want to live my life with a boss. Right now, my boss in my school is actually one of my downlines. So he's not actually my boss, more of a coordinator thing. Because as if you work as an educator, you have your time to teach children. It's up to you which times that you want to teach them. So you give your time for teaching. And then here in Yusana, I also have my own time. So there you go.
thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
So,
Joel.
there.
oh,
Sylvia has a question. Go, Tita.
yes. Was one of the deadly mistakes to not present as a business? Is that, I'm trying to remember one of the deadly mistakes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So one of the deadly mistakes we've had when we were starting is selling the business right away. It's like this, Tita Sylvia. So hello, I'm already part of USANA Health Sciences. You've already mentioned about USANA. There's a business in it,
Uh-huh.
and then you didn't sell the meeting. What I mean by the meeting is you have to set a schedule wherein he or she will see USANA there. You do not discuss Yosana over chat.
Uh-huh. Do
That's
you
what I
mention
mean
the
by
name?
selling the business.
Do you
Do
mention
you
the
mention
name
the name of
USANA?
Yosana Health
Uh-huh.
Sciences? No. No.
No?
I usually just ask them. My script usually in inviting is hello Roger. Miss Lara knows this one. Hello, I'm running for a promotion right now and I need your evaluation for this one. Oh, what evaluation do you need? I need you to listen for an hour of my presentation and just listen to it and evaluate. And it would be great for you to provide me with your feedback because I really need your help with this one. All right, sige, I'll be helping you. That will be tomorrow. What time will you be available? So you ask them about the time slot they are comfortable with, like 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. Always offer the
Mhm.
time slot. You are also free. Then from there, you're gonna
Uh-huh.
meet. If they have so much questions, what you will just tell them, I'm sorry, quite busy right now, but everything will be shared to you tomorrow. Is it okay if we discuss it over an hour tomorrow? Yeah, sure, sure, sure. So always be in a hurry when you invite so people don't bug you with questions.
Okay. Okay.
So that's the sneak attack
Okay.
kidnap
Yeah.
approach.
So
That's just,
because when they
yeah.
sense that because when
Thank
you
you.
have so much time to answer their questions, they're gonna ask everything already. Yeah.
Yes.
So me, I always say,
Yes.
like, I'm sorry, I still have classes. I will answer your question tomorrow when we meet. Sorry, I am still making grades right now for my work. We can meet tomorrow, something like that. So depending on what
Okay.
job you have right now or what you're busy
Uh-huh.
with.
Uh-huh.
So
I
there.
see. Okay. Thank you for explaining that.
Thank
So,
you.
so then you
Okay.
Yeah,
if
no
it's by
problem.
messaging, you just don't answer back to them. You just say I'm busy, and then you ghost them.
Because they will not attend.
I'll just say, hey, I'm sorry I was not able to reply to your message. I've been busy the whole day, but I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be discussing everything tomorrow, including the questions that you have. And let's all sleep na. Good night. See you tomorrow. Something like
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, the goal is always to sell the meeting, not the business.
Yeah. And from there, when you
Uh-huh.
don't answer questions, you build curiosity. Because when they're not curious anymore, what's in it for them? I mean, why would still they go to the meeting if they're not curious anymore? When you say about promotion, they'll be curious. What promotion is this? Something like that. And they're excited. You know what? People love to help people. So when you ask for help, they're gonna help you. Hey, I need your help for my promotion. Can you watch a 1 hour meeting? Because I need your feedback for this one. It will just be very quick, and I know that you're one of those people who can help me here. So once you're already in the meeting, if you use the hello Roger approach, this is how you prime the person. Hey, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And right now I am running for my apprenticeship promotion in our company. And the sponsor of this company is USANA Health Sciences. Have you heard of it before? USANA Health Sciences. Oh, I haven't heard it before. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna show you an opportunity that can also help you. So I have my first slide with me, my picture. I mean, your picture, your picture that you're running for a certain rank. So in my case, it's executive goal directorship. So ask Miss Lara to create pictures, I mean, posters of apprentice or top apprentice for you. And then from there, so there's gonna be two part of the presentations. The first part is the company profile and product. We will see the effectivity of this or the effectiveness of this presentation. If you think some products will be also relevant for you, and the second part of the presentation is the compensation plan. If you find it that it's simple and at the same time it's easy to do, that's when we know if the second part is effective. And thank you so much once again. So kindly get your pen and paper so you can evaluate the presentation better. And then after the presentation, I will ask you about your feedback. Okay. So if you have questions, feel free to raise it after the meeting. Is that okay? Yeah, sure. All right. So we're gonna start now. ABC Coach Lara or whoever is gonna present. Oh, together with me right now, since I'm just running for my promotion and I'm still an apprentice here, I'm a neophyte. I don't know how to present everything. But my lovely coach and very supportive coach, lara.binay from the USANA Philippines, will be sharing to you quickly the how this company can help you also. All right. Oh, yun na. That's it. isn't it
Hey,
isn't it
that sounds
amazing
good.
how you
Yeah, she's
yeah.
good at it. She was able to hit her goal directorship by doing that. She has a lot of.
Uh-huh.
We'll be
Uh-huh.
rewinding this part quite a bit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can get the script from her if you want. She can give it to me. When I hit the Taiwan incentive, the script that I used was from Miss Pearl. I hit the Elite Circle, the
Oh,
Miss Pearl as well. I always ask her, I need the script. I need your new script. She's good in doing this for that.
yeah.
You will just have to edit it, personalize it, based on your
Uh-huh.
personality.
So it goes something like
Okay.
this. I'm gonna show you a short demo drill on how I do the open minding of the Hello Roger. So I have a picture of my associate who's running for the promotion. So say for example, this is your picture, Sylvia. Oh, right now I'm running for my apprenticeship here in our company, and your time is really of big help to my promotion. So right now, I would just like to know which among the following items resonate to you the most. Are you currently looking for a supplementary source of income? Do you want to improve your health? Do you want a career shift? Or have you been praying for a life-changing opportunity? So the prospect or the guest will tell you, "Oh, I wanted to improve my health." So that's great. We're here to help you because Usana focuses on highest rated nutritionals that can help you to improve your health. So let's begin. I will be introducing to you my coach, Lara. From the Philippines, and she will be also helping you get to know more about the company I am connected with. So, thank you so much once again for your time. Coach Lara, take it away. Something like that.
I see.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
But what you can also share if you have a before and after picture, something like that, it can also help them smile. You have to make your guests smile, and whenever you do prospecting, you have to be happy because people do not want to join people who are sad. So you have to be happy during prospecting, inviting, and presenting. All throughout your life in Yosana, choose to be happy because it's a decision you can make, right? Oh, that's
Yes,
correct.
yes,
And that's what
yes.
I mean by having a big heart when you do prospecting
Uh-huh.
and inviting. It's spreading happiness as well because you know what? We're in the midst of pandemic. Who wants to be part of a sad team? No one. So you should be creating the team that you're dreaming of, and that's a happy team, an energetic team. So whatever it is that you're looking for in a team, be that person, right? If you want to have an exciting team, then be excited, right? All of the things that you are, you attract because our minds and ourselves are like big magnets. We attract who we are.
So true.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I always turn off TV with drama and all because I don't want a dramatic life.
No K drama for you?
No, I don't know TV. Oh my god.
Uh,
Ever since I was high school, yeah, I stopped watching TV 15 years ago. Oh, 18 years
the
ago.
Korean shows. The
Wow.
Korean shows.
Not even a movie
Yeah.
once in a while, huh?
During my gold directorship run, I always watch movie on a weekend. But since right now it's already we're in pandemic, the cinemas are closed. I just watch one movie per weekend before the pandemic. But during the pandemic, what do I do for fun? I do prospecting for fun. I love it. I love talking to people. I mean, you should love what you do because if you started to love what you do, Usana will love you back tremendously. And when Usana love you back tremendously, Usana will give you travels you have not experienced before. I know you guys are earning well, but when Usana sends you for travel, including with your family members, it will create core memories to you. And those core memories are priceless, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm quite weird. I think I'm an outlier.
No,
So,
no.
So when you take a mental break, you talk to people about USANA.
no, I talk to people like via Zoom. Hey, what's up? How's your life there, wherever you are? Like, I ask them to tell their stories. Like, for example, I have a friend from Dubai. So she's been sharing to me her story for an hour and I was just listening. That's it. That's what you call prospecting with the heart. You listen to the person. You know why? Because not everyone wants to listen. But if you take time to listen to people, eventually you will win their heart. Your prospects, you have to win their hearts,
Yes.
right? Because three things: people join you because they like you, they trust you, and what's the other one? They like you, they trust you, and they know you. So if a person doesn't know you, then get to know the person so you will be able to know each other.
So
There
it's
you
really like a
go.
fun way to make money making activities. It's your fun way of doing that.
Yeah,
And
I
then
started to love what I do here in USANA, which at first I find so weird as well. But as you eventually make it a habit to talk to people, you get to love it. You get to eventually appreciate also the mission that God has entrusted to your care, which is you already have USANA in your hands. It's a good news that you have to share to people. So if you just keep your talents with you, it wouldn't grow. So if you keep on sharing it to people, it will eventually grow. And eventually, the right idea will be falling in the right people. And the right people will come into your life someday. Those right people you've been looking for, they will come into your life. One day you will tell yourself, "Oh, good thing Miss Mina Pearl told us something about that years ago." Right. So eventually, no, the right idea will fall in the right soil. It will eventually grow. It will eventually grow your organization. And once you grow your organization, you will have a growth in income. And when you have your growth in your income, you will have achieve your big dreams. And everything starts with you and your daily agenda. What's your daily agenda? All of us have 24 hours a day, but why is it we have different results? Because of what we do with our daily agenda. And what's our daily agenda?
No TV.
no TV. Yeah. Lara just let everybody know what we do on date night. We we try to do that once a week, and
I'm sorry. I'm
we're
really
gonna
weird, but yeah, I don't
no,
want
no, no.
to.
We were gonna watch a movie once a week, and every time we start, it winds up being about USANA, and that's our date night.
Oh no.
He's getting used to that. He said, "I thought we're gonna watch a movie," and then you start
Uh-huh.
a train, yeah, on your screen a training and translating it in English. I thought it's a date
Uh,
Yeah,
for
so three
us. It's like,
hours later,
uh,
it's USANA.
no, he's
oh.
getting used to it.
Now that it's
So,
okay. It works out good for us.
and for him, he's like, "It's Sunday. We should not be working." And then I'm just gonna send him the goal setting. You have to write it down there. So it's always. So I always bug him. So
All right. Yeah, one day what I'm telling you will be very normal to your life. Like you keep on talking to people, then you appreciate already that, oh, that's it. It starts with the habit of just really talking to people until it becomes part of your life. You have to be aware that Usana has to become part of your life for you to be able to get the results that you want in Usana. Because how come Usana can give you all of this if it hasn't been part of your life?
yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, I went nuts
Yeah,
the other day, and I sent out about 60 invites, and I think I had about 4 positive responses out of the 60. So at least
you know,
there was some positives.
yeah, you know the ratio now,
The ratio,
and
yeah.
he won't do it until I bug him every day. I would bug him. Have you talked to this one? Have you talked to?
Yeah.
It's always
The push once in a while helps.
and Miss Mina Pearl is always, I always, if I'm really having a difficulty doing some prospecting, if um, I need more ideas on how I would, invite people this time, I would always ask Miss Mina Pearl, Miss Pearl, do you have a new script there? What are you using for prospecting and inviting? And she's really good at it, and she's willing to share everything to me. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is a good script for me. I'm gonna use it. So ever since it's always her script that I'm using. The favor approach is always effective for me, and hello Roger approach. So what works for
I
you,
like
just
that one.
continue.
Oh, and I'm
So
sorry, it is 11 after noon, and I
yeah,
know
I'm
she had to
sorry.
be working it by noon. So, Minnie Pearl,
We
thank
could
you so much for coming on and talking to us.
we could take a photo, right?
Everybody turn on their
Sure,
cameras.
sure, sure.
Thank you so much, Miss Pearl. Guys, you
Thank
can
you.
thanks
Thank
Miss
you so much.
Pearl.
Yeah, thank you too for your time. I hope to see you soon in Hawaii
Mm.
Yes,
when travel is normal already. Let's have
that's
our photo together. You guys are the next gold. Sylvia, Denise, Joel, Bill, Grace, Mobs, Eric, and Bill. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
all right. Everybody's camera on the count of three. One,
All right.
2, 4. One more time in case somebody blinked. How about that? All right. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Thank you so
Awesome. Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you again. Yeah.
Thank you.
Take
And
care.
you take care.
Have a
And
good day. Have a good day.
take
Thank
care.
you. Have a good day
Okay.
too.